Effective education does not occur by chance. It must be designed with careful thought and experienced educators. Here at the University of Chicago, we have a long history of rigorous education to those who enter. The International Medical Educators Program, the IMEP, is one of our latest training initiatives.
The purpose of IMEP is to train physician leaders in medical education so that they can innovate solutions to their own big problems in healthcare and also serve as role models to other educators in China. When we go to China, a lot of times we get a lot of requests from physician educators asking us, can we go to Chicago to learn about clinical teaching skills or how to develop our own curriculum?
Oftentimes we hear a lot of complaints and challenges that the medical educators in China face, that teaching is not prioritized, especially in a very busy working environment where you compete time with clinical work, research. Teaching often comes the third or even moved further back.
The way that the program is structured is over the 2-week time period. They go through a series of lectures, case discussions, observations, and project work. So not only is it learning about theories, it's also very practical because we want each of our participants to come over here with an educational idea that they can work on. And while they go through learning the steps of curricular development, they refine their educational projects.
They come here for 2 weeks. It's a busy schedule, morning and afternoon, but we spend as much time, I like to think, in small group and in interactive conversations as we do in just lecture. We try to get them very involved here, but moving towards a project that they can take home. Because the ultimate goal, besides building a cohort, a community of like-minded educators from China, and that's part of what they will do here. It's also creating the start of a project and a plan for a project that they can take home and immediately start working on when they get home. And Jonathan Leo is going to be following up with them. That's the interesting thing. There's accountability to say, we want to hear from you. We want to know what you did. That's going to keep people going and give them not just the incentive, but the excitement about going to do more. And I think that's a really unique part of this program.
IMEP was born out of the need expressed by faculty members in China, but the real beginning of IMEP was the development of the relationship between Wuhan University Medical School and the University of Chicago, which began as an effort to reform the undergraduate medical curriculum in Wuhan in 2009. The faculty who are working at the University of Chicago on this project have experience in doing training in China. Almost all of them have either been in China or have worked with the WUMER project in the medical education reforms in Wuhan at the Wuhan University Medical School. When an individual physician in China or around the world applies to IMEP, we ask them to describe their work situation and, of course, their experience, but maybe most importantly, to come with an idea for a problem that they've identified in their medical school that they would like to address, and even with a plan for what they would like to learn through the IMEP program that would allow them to formulate a plan and implement that plan in their home institution.
The idea of having two very different cultures, both committed to making education the best it can be and be able to learn from each other, I think this is a truly unique program that I'm excited to be a part of.